everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Cobra 146 here for a Judgment Day 2005 DVD review. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. John Cena on the cover here with Judgment Day on the side. So, by the way, Judgment Day 2005. Go ahead and open this. You get the disc right there with John Cena on it, and I really like how they do this. Instead of like the you have to pull it out and whatever. That's how they did 2005 DVDs. They kind of made it more bulky, which was, I think it was better. The kind of black part right here. So that was good. now we got JBL putting John Cena in a sleeper hold. Booker T super kicking Kurt Angle, and Eddie Guerrero stomping away on Rey Mysterio. Look at the description. For the newly crowned WWE champion and the former owner of the coveted WWE title, the day of reckoning is here. Now the fight goes beyond winning or losing, as SmackDown superstars John Cena and JBL put their careers on the line in a brutal match where one will be victorious and the other one will say, "I quit." Now let's go ahead and look at the matches on here. Cruiserweight Championship match, Paul London versus Chavo Guerrero. This match was way too long, in my opinion, and this is not the match, and those matches in order, but this match was way too long. It was about 10 minutes, and it should only cover about like 6 probably, but it was like way too long. They really took more time when Paul London, missed it. It was a really lackluster Cruiserweight Championship match, not the best Cruiserweight Championship match in the world, because Paul London, I love Paul London and all, but Chavo Guerrero and Paul London, they did not work well together in this match. It's just, very, very lackluster Cruiserweight match. They didn't fly all over the place like they did, but they did a little bit something of that. But then they just kind of kept that ground pace like Chavo Guerrero's style. But it just did not work well with Paul London in this match, which really, hurt that. This match opened up the show. WWE Tag Team Championship match, M&M, Mercury, Nitro, and Melina versus Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas, the WWE Tag Team Championship match. This match was a pretty good tag team match. I really enjoyed this match. It was M&M's introductory to the WWE as they beat, how they beat Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio on SmackDown in their first match. And then, this was their first SmackDown WWE pay-per-view, Judgment Day, and I think they did pretty well with Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas really did good in this match. I enjoyed him. Hardcore Holly, the same thing is there. They really played to the fact that Melina was being a heel and trying to, cheat with M&M, and, Michael Cole got the message out, hey, they still won again, and they got recognition of that when they beat Eddie Guerrero and Mysterio, because if you can do that, you're sort of a made superstar, sort of, right there, or a tag team. And you had Eddie Guerrero, you had, Mercury and Nitro giving them a snapshot at the end, not with the camera, just their finishing maneuver on Charlie Haas, and they won the match. It was a good way to end it because Hardcore Holly and all that kind of stuff, so that was good. More matches. Orlando Jordan versus Heidenreich for the U.S. title. This match sucked. Just want to let you that right now. The only thing that was really entertaining was Heidenreich trying to find a friend and reading a disaster piece. So, but yeah, that was the only good part about that. Orlando Jordan would wind up winning with a DDT. So, yeah. Big Show versus Carlito. Carlitos, he tried to find a security guard, being Matt Morgan. I don't even know why Matt Morgan was still employed by WWE at this time. But Matt Morgan was there. He was in the corner. Carlito cut a promo in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Big Show comes out. It's about a 4-minute match. Big Show just tosses Carlito all over the place. And then all of a sudden, the referee gets knocked out. Matt Morgan comes in. He gets knocked down by Big Show. Matt Morgan comes back in again, and then F5's Big Show, and the crowd, they're like shocked and amazed. And Carlito crawls over there, and it's the slow 1, 2, 3 count. Carlito would win. Happy for Carlito that he won. Well, not a good match, but, it played to the fact. Booker T with Sharmell versus the Kurt Angle. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on that one. This is a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. It was okay. It was a good match. The match told a story more with the developing storyline with Kurt Angle and Sharmell of him being a pervert or whatever and stuff. It wasn't, catered just towards Booker T and Kurt Angle's storyline, because what happened was they had a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender, JBL, Big Show, Kurt Angle, and Booker T on SmackDown in the UK. Big Show got counted out, and then after that, Kurt Angle hit Booker T with a chair, and then when JBL and Kurt Angle were going up against each other, Booker T hit Kurt Angle with a chair, and then JBL would be the #1 contender. So yeah, that was good. And then Kurt Angle said he wanted more than, you know, Booker T, and I thought it was really good. It was better for the storyline. And then afterwards, Booker T would wind up winning the match, and then afterwards, Sharmell would get them handcuffed. Booker T would get him handcuffed, and Sharmell would just slap the crap out of Booker T. So yeah, okay. Oh yeah, now. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. This was a pretty good match. I mean, this was not even close to very good as it was the WrestleMania 21 opening match between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. But this was the point where Eddie Guerrero literally just turned heel. Excuse me. Where he didn't, you know, tag in or help Rey Mysterio when he was getting beat up by Eminem. Then he turned heel. He did a suplex on the stairs on SmackDown and stuff, and then he tore his mask, and he said he has blood on his own hands, and he's going to have his family and his life, which was really good. Eddie Guerrero as a heel was just flat out awesome. And then it carried on to the storyline as well. I mean, it went from Eddie... So you had this match was basically to develop more of this you know, personal storyline, because it had, you know, there's just their regular match from WrestleMania 21, which is a great match, and then you had an okay match Judgment Day. I haven't seen Great American Bash, but I think they had a match at Great American Bash to carry on that personal storyline with custody for Dominic in that ladder match for the at SummerSlam 2005, which was really good in my opinion. Then they ended the storyline like right there, and then they gave Eddie Guerrero a championship shot at Batista at No Mercy. So now we get to the main event of the night, WWE Championship match, John Cena versus John Bradshaw Layfield right there. A very gruesome and bloody match. It was a very slow, methodical pace match due to JBL's character and John Cena's as well. It was just a very phenomenal match, and I thought it was really good. In my opinion, it was good. I mean, it sort of resembled Brock Lesnar and Triple H, but they had a lot of more blood. John Cena's entrance was awesome before the match when he came on that, like, 18-wheeler, and then he had a DJ playing it and stuff, and then JBL went through the table, and then he, like, gave him an attitude adjustment on the limo that JBL had and stuff. It was a really good match, and I liked it. It was a very good match, and the way the match would end was before John Cena had a smokestack that he tore off from the 18-wheeler, the big truck, and then JBL was sitting by the JD sign, which said Judgment Day, where it said the J and the D, and then afterwards he said he quit, and then afterward he said he was smart, like he did that kind of, you know, this is his head right here, he was like that with his hand, and then John Cena would then like basically spear the smokestack into JBL, and then he'd go through the glass, which was pretty good to end the pay-per-view. And overall, this show was pretty good. I thought it was decent to get the SmackDown pay-per-view from, you know, after WrestleMania, so I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, that's it. Judgment Day 2005, excuse me, and Cobra going for 6. Peace out.